just been up on the cracks above us playing with these chocks and nuts. This is the type of nut that's been developed in the climbing world. As you can see, they're usually wedge-shaped in some respect. This, and the idea is to place them into the back recess of a crack, which would be wider at the back end of the crack, so that it couldn't be pulled through in such a way like this. Clip in a carabiner to the sling and run your climbing rope through it. Climbers have always used some sort of protective device.
In the early 20th century, it was pitons.
After pitons, in England at least, we moved to using pebbles. Climbers would find various sized pebbles along the foot of the cliffs and select 4 or 5 different sizes, carried in different pockets. The anoraks of those days had 4 pockets on the front where you could put different sized pebbles. Depending on the size of the crack, you would take the pebble, try to drop it down in the crack, be at the bottom, and thread a sling through it. Tie off the sling and hook a carabiner in, climbing rope, and there you had a piece of protection. I have with me a few of the engineering nuts that were used in the 50s, late 50s. You can see that they're a standard engineering nut with the pitch, the thread, reamed out, filed, smoothed down so that a sling that's passed through it will not be abraded. It's used exactly the same way, really, as the pebbles we talked about, the same way as the modern nut, dropped into the back of a crevice or a crack so that it's unable to be pulled out. The thing that avoided is that you don't now have to thread it, it's already threaded on a sling. The story has it that these were found, first used by a climber as he was walking up the Snowdon Railway. Snowdon is the highest peak in Wales, and it has a cog railway that goes to the summit, and they're always finding pieces of equipment, machinery alongside the tracks, that they were first used at this time. One of the earliest uses of engineering nuts was on the left-hand wall of Cenotaph Corner. This is a magnificent rock climbing area in North Wales. It's one of the great rock problems of its time was the climb Cenotaph Corner, which is very close to this climb.